Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Scott with Kingdom Gold again, and we are doing lead gen part two. So, gonna write my little title up here again. Lead gen part two. Okay, part two. So, let's talk a little bit about how to even engage your customers. Okay, I'll start with more of like a an organic approach, something that you might do online. And then I'm going to move into some more of the advanced things. Like this is some stuff that you might consider putting in ad copy or YouTube headlines and stuff like that. Okay. One quick note that I really wanted to make clear: your marketing strategy should work online or offline. Okay. I want to be very clear on that. If you cannot make a good offer and you cannot tell people why your service or product or whatever is different than the next guy's, you're not going to do too well with your sales. Okay. When you start moving online, the only thing you're doing is taking a good concept that you've already ironed out and you are accelerating it because you're putting it in a huge audience. Okay. But if your thing sucks, okay, uh, 0 times 100 billion is still zero, right? So you have to come up and you have to get really good with conveying the idea behind what sets you what sets you apart. Sorry, what sets you apart, what makes you different, and what problems can you solve. Okay, so let's just get into it. So, want to talk about the three core desires. The three core desires. Okay, that kind of looks like a weird like Egyptian symbol. Sorry about that. All right, the three core desires. I'm actually going to post a link to the secrets books under this because these books are, if you ever want to get into some kind of self business and market that business yourself, these books are gold. Okay, literal gold. So I'm going to put that in the comments for this video, so don't worry about that. But when you these three core desires, okay, that's where these books are where this comes from. Everyone, no matter what they do or they're getting, okay, they do things in accordance with these three core desires. And what are the three core desires? Wealth, health, and relationships. Da da da. Okay. Health, wealth, and relationships. And whenever you're crafting a an offer or you're trying to speak as to why your product or service is better than the next guy's. Obviously, you don't want to start throwing rocks, right? You want to show them how your product, your service, your business opportunity helps with each one of these. Okay. Now, there's a lot of businesses, products, things like that that can cater to more than one need. All right. But this is where you got to be very clear. Whatever marketing message that you portray can only speak to one of these. Okay. So going back to my roofing example, what core desire do you think a new roof fits in from these three? Depending on the person, okay, you might say health. Because, hey, who wants to get rained on, right? Who wants bugs in their house, etc., and so forth. So a new roof would definitely speak to health. So, hey, I have ABC Roofing Company. Let me put a new roof on your house, and I will guarantee that there's no leaks. We'll check for mold. We'll fix any damage that was already there. We'll try to make it more heat blocking efficient, so you can be more comfortable. Okay. All that has to do with health. Now, you could also argue, right, Relationships. Okay. Um, a new roof will make your wife or husband happy, right? You know, a new roof guards your house so your family is safe, right? A new roof is, you know, key to the longevity of your house. That actually might go into the wealth if we're talking about longevity of the house. But do you see how the message is a little bit different, okay? You are here, we're talking about like the family safety part of it. Here, we're talking about the health part of it, okay? Some products are going to be more uh, uh, intertwined, is probably the best way to say that. A good example for this, maybe not intertwined, maybe the right way to say that is there are some products and some businesses that the line is more blurred between health and relationships. For example, skincare products, okay, beauty products. What what core desire do you think those products really cater to? Okay. So if you want really beautiful skin, why do you want really beautiful skin? Well, some people, they might want a new girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever it is, right? So relationships would be a key factor in how you portray the problem that you solve. For example, um, the Gillette commercials. Okay, Gillette is they always have it's the shaving stuff for men, right? Well, what do they always have at the end of their commercials? It's always some dude who just took a shave, right? And then some beautiful woman comes and just starts like rubbing his face, like, ooh, it's so smooth, right? Do you think that's health or do you think that's relationships? Hmm. Smooth face means I get pretty girl. That is relationships. Okay. That is marketing to the relationships. Skincare, makeup, same thing. You know, you might say something like, hey, this skincare product gives you glow without, you know, adverse reactions, or gives double moisture that will reduce wrinkles or something like that. You are catering to this relationship need and telling them what problem you are solving. Okay. You could also argue very truly that, let's get my pen straight, good skin is key to good health, right? And it is, right? Think about it. So if you have healthy skin, chances are you're going to have a more healthy body. Maybe people struggle with acne, or I don't know anything about skin, so all the dermatologists out there, bear with me. But you know, you might have some kind of skin disorder, skin problem. Maybe you have psoriasis, and maybe your product really helps people with psoriasis. So instead of marketing like, hey, I have this awesome skincare product, get real specific into the need that you're solving. Okay, this skincare product helps psoriasis, soreness, and cracking and breaking, whatever goes along with psoriasis. Okay. I hope that kind of clears things up, at least just a little bit, okay? But you have to key in on which core desire that you're solving. And whatever problem that you're solving, it's going to have to come back and relate to those three core desires, okay? So just one more quick example. Um, let's take health, okay? This is a core desire, right? That is a core desire. Well, let's say you're a supplements company or a supplements product, okay? What are some things that go along with health? Maybe you have a product for sleep that helps people get to sleep, okay? And then what can you say? You can say this product, kind of running out of my screen there. So this product gives you a full 8 hours, full 8 hours, okay? So this is what you're selling, okay? You are selling a full 8 hours of sleep. You're not selling, oh, we have a product that is for sleep. Like, okay, so does Unisom. You know, why should I get your stuff? This stuff helps you get a full 8 hours. Does that kind of make sense? Um, Another one, you know, this one's kind of near and dear to my heart because my back hurts a lot, right? So back pain, not rain, pain, back rain, back rain. Bahrain. Okay, back pain. So your product, maybe you have a product that helps with muscle soreness. Okay, so maybe your selling point is reduces muscle fatigue. Okay, reduces muscle fatigue. Okay, so reduces muscle fatigue is the solution that you are selling. Okay, and all of this relates back to lead gen from what I talked about with the first video. You're not selling your product, you're selling your solution. Okay, so let's talk about how that would come up in casual conversation. Let's start there because that's the most basic and kind of what I said at the beginning of this. Everything that you do should work offline and offline. Okay, so let's say you're a dentist, okay, and you are just in casual conversation talking to somebody, and they're like, "Yeah, I got this. My tooth hurts all the time. I think there's a cavity in there." And you're a dentist, right? And what if you were talking to that person, and you're like, "Oh, well, you should see a dentist." That would be really weird, right? Like, you're a dentist, you can fix that problem, you can solve a pain point in their life, and you're not going to offer to do that. Like, for one, it hurts your business, and for two, you're not giving them a solution to a problem they have. It's a lose lose, right? So why would, if you're a dentist, why would you not just tell somebody, "Oh, hey, I'm a dentist, I fix cavities all the time, come into my office and I'll take care of you." You know, we get so we get so antsy and so weird about just telling people what we have and what we have to offer because we're so afraid to ask people for money. Okay. That's going to be a whole nother video in itself, but don't be afraid to ask for money. Okay. Money means that you have convinced somebody that you can follow through with your promise to solve their problem. Okay, that is a big deal. The Bible even says, "Where a person's treasure is, that's where their heart will be also." Okay, and if you can provide a need and they can receive so much value that they pay money for it, then you have potentially changed somebody's life. Okay, so don't be afraid to talk about your business or talk about your product or what you do or whatever. I'm going to really key in on my network marketers here, okay? So MLM, network marketing, whatever you want to call it. If you have a good product, I don't care if it's an MLM or a network marketing company, whatever you want to call it. I don't care if it's what the labeling is, what they might think of me. If you have a good product, well, doggone it, tell them about it. If you have a product that you sell and it is for back pain or it is for skincare, it is for energy or whatever it is. Okay. If you have a product and you're talking to someone and someone says, "Man, I've really been dealing with this back pain. I wish there was something I could try," or haven't really been getting a lot of sleep, or, my skin is this, that, and the other. And you don't want to tell them about your product or solution because you're afraid of your product. Well, then you need to really do some soul searching. And it's like, if you don't believe in your product enough to be able to tell somebody about it, well, then why are you even selling the product or the service or whatever? It's no different than the dentist not telling somebody that he can fix a cavity, or the roofer telling somebody, "Oh man, that really sucks that your roof blew away. Sorry." That's just weird, right? So whatever product or service you have, don't be afraid to talk about it. Now, okay, the flip side of that. This example comes from Russell Brunson's book Expert Secrets. At least I'm pretty sure it does. There's three secrets books, so you got to read them all. But in Expert Secrets, he talks about, like, if you go to a party, right, and you immediately start saying, "Hey, you should buy my product. Hey, you should buy my service. Hey, you should buy my product." Every single person at that party is going to hate you. Okay, they're just going to be like, "Whoa, he really wants my money. I'm going to stay away from him," right? And that is what a lot of people, especially in network marketing, are told to do. Like, call all your family and friends. Pitch everybody you see, pitch everybody you know. Go tell the mechanic that he needs this skincare product. It's just a very strange way of marketing to me. So we need to bring that into the new age, right? a lot of this lead generation, you're going to figure out who is interested, so you're not wasting your time with a lot of people who are not interested. Okay. So anyway, going back to the party example. So now instead of uh, going to the party and you're just pitching everybody, right? Now, what if you got to know people and you let's say you're talking to somebody and you're a dentist and you strike up a conversation with that person and they're like, oh yeah, I'm a dentist too. I've been doing it for 2 years. Well, aren't you glad that you didn't pitch dental work to him, right? Because then you would have looked like an idiot, okay? It's okay to get to know people first, right? And then see if your product is even a fit for their needs, all right? Someone might have dentures, so they don't need a cavity filler, right? The same goes with your product, guys. You know, lead generation is not pitching all your family and friends. It's not hit up your warm market and then hit up your hot market and then try to do whatever you can with the cold market. It's none of that. Okay, all of that is stuff that honestly I'm not sure why we still teach it especially in the MLM space, but in the business space period, it just shouldn't exist, right? Your goal to market your product, your service, is to figure out who is interested. How you do that? You start with what is the core desire that my product or service is solving. And then you move to, okay, what are the pain points that fit into these core desires? All right. And then how does my product solve these pain points? And then that, my friends, that is what you go market. Whenever you're writing ad copy, if you're going to run ads for your business, that is what you put in your ad copy. Okay. It's not, hey, Joe Blow's dental service or roofing company or whatever. It is, hey, wouldn't you like to have a roof that when it was done, it's leak proof and there's no nails in the driveway? Well, call such and such roofing and we will make that happen for you. And let me tell you, I would probably go with them first. Okay. That is how you do effective lead gen. You figure out what problem you're solving that fits into these three core desires, and then you blow those problems out of the water with how you solve them. Okay. A very popular expression is entrepreneurs, business people are paid to solve problems. Okay. You're not paid for good ideas. You're not paid for effective strategies or whatever. You're paid to solve a problem, and people don't care about your strategy. They really don't care about your product. What they do care about is their problem. Okay. So when you figure out how to key in on that problem, that is where your money is. Okay. So again, lead gen part two, we could talk for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours on lead gen, but I really want you guys to start thinking, how can I lead gen? Okay. How can I solve the problems that my customers are facing? And guys, I'm telling you, that is the key. That is the ticket to effective marketing right there. Okay. So I will see you guys for the next video. Again, 2 parts to Skill Set Saturday this time, and hope you enjoyed it. Bye.